What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Pink in her Can't Take Me Home album, 2000. Shout out to Herman once again, as well as to his Sleeping Luca. And the next tune is Most Girls. I feel like this might be comparative and maybe by way of contrast, meaning most girls do this, I'm not like most girls. That would be my hypothesis going into it. Now, it could be related to someone else's attitude or someone else's behavior, maybe just what other most girls do, and less so about the contrast with the narrator. But yeah, going into it, my prediction, if I have one, is that it will be a way to draw into relief differences relative to most girls. So let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Pink, the tune is Most Girls, and it's from her 2000 album, Can't Take Me Home.
For love, it was all a bunch of mush that I just did not want. Paid was the issue of
filter effect. I didn't really notice those string synths. Yeah, so on one level, I feel like it was exactly what I was thinking. The idea of, like, most girls, if a guy gives them diamond rings and spends a lot of money on them, that's all they need. They're completely happy. But she's also saying, like, her feeling relative to the concept of love, that if it wasn't even for me, it's just mushy stuff, and I'm not really interested in that. And, even the options that seem to be out there, again, they're not really seeing me for who I am. They think if they pay my apartment rent, or if they, just let me kind of live in an apartment somewhere as a kept woman, that's good enough. Well, it's, what, I have my own job. Shorty, like, pays her own rent. So I like the amusing phrasing of that. But she is also saying that, I don't want to dance with some guy who comes up to me at a club and whatever, unless he can actually live up to what I think real love would be, and unless he understands me, and unless he understands what real love could and should be. So she's leaving the door open that she actually might be receptive if there is a guy out there who can actually see through the material aspects, see through the typical ways that people get involved and engage in the art of seduction and so on. She's saying, I want someone who sees me for who I am, and if I were to find that person, maybe I could find real love, although she seems very skeptical that there are guys out there like that. So it's a complicated emotional position, it feels to me, but one that speaks to someone who's willing to go their own road, and that's what they've kind of set their life up to do. But again, they're leaving open the slight possibility that maybe there is someone out there who sees them for who they are, who loves them in a more deep and fundamental way, and perhaps then she might dance with them and find a connection. So, yeah, it's a song that sounds a bit jaded, even pessimistic, but without entirely closing the door to potential for love. So, an interesting tune, a good one sonically. Again, she has a cool voice and she does some cool vocal flourishes, both going up and going down. It felt like there was a bit of a harpsichord keyboard sound at the beginning, some harder edge guitar chords that stood out near the end, and right at the very end, suddenly those string synths, which might have been there the whole time, but just I couldn't hear them with everything else that was going on. They were nice as well. So cool sonic arrangement, very much in that early 2000s R&B type of flavor, which I mentioned, or I had mentioned to me, that's kind of where she started and where the label was directing her to go, or sort of marketing her, but it was only in subsequent albums that she began to take more control and do what she wanted musically. So either way, a cool one. Shout out to Herman once again. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.